What's the probability that instead of the Guardians of the Galaxy external ride building being painted sky blue, there is another plan for it, like this? Let's talk about it.
My name is Brayden, host of a weekly Disney news show right here on this YouTube channel. Only problem, I'm not really in Disney. This week, we're switching things up as I'm taking you on an adventure all over Walt Disney World, leading up to the grand opening of Toy Story Land in Disney's Hollywood Studios. Today, we're checking out the latest going on over in Epcot, from construction, events to food, starting right now.
Good day, everyone. Today, we are going to Epcot. We are here in Epcot. Oh my goodness. Just to give you guys an idea of scale here you have Spaceship Earth, the Guardians ride building. You can actually see the cranes are coming down to pick up more pieces of steel, I presume. The building is coming up incredibly quickly. Disney's doing a really good job with that. We are here. All right, everyone, we are here in Epcot today, and we're gonna be taking a look at everything new in the park, from merch to the new Guardians show, to the latest with the Guardians ride building, to the latest with the Wonders of Life. There is a lot going on in this park, as it has a big future with the Epcot overhaul, so let's get into it. Walking up to Guardians, the Guardians of the Galaxy attraction coming to the Universe of Energy, you can't really see the show building. You really have to go over at an angle to see the ride building, which is hidden behind the trees. Viewer of the show Chris had a theory about something that Disney might do with the external ride building I do not think people are expecting. Instead of sky blue, which is what I thought they might do, and there's a lot of times, you know, where the weather's changing, you would definitely be able to see that huge building from all over the park and entering the park. But what if the looming presence of this building, Disney has something else in mind? Because over at the Guardians Mix Live, they mention Xandar. They talk about Xandar. We know that the queue for this attraction is going to be Xandar themed. What if they theme the actual ride building around Xandar? What if they make a Xandar looking building like you see here, with that very pearlescent and gold look to it, that I think if you did something like that, and you were looking over from the World Showcase, it would seem like one of the buildings in Future World. So aesthetically, it would make more sense than, say, not theming it. So I do think that that is a good possibility that Disney does something like that. Let me know what you guys think that is a good idea. Let's do a poll. Do you think it's a good idea? And do you think Disney is actually going to do it? That's what the poll is going to be. Do you think that's something we could see Disney do? Are they going to do the blue sky? Are they going to paint it blue? Are they going to paint it a different color, like a solid shade? Or are they going to do something that really makes it blend in with the rest of the park? And if you really think about it and how much work Disney puts into the theming, I'm sure it's going to be something like we saw with Mission Breakout. It's just a question of what it's going to be. I just noticed here on the side of the Universe of Energy, you can see they have taken down the reflective tile as they refurbish the exterior for what it will look like in the final Guardians of the Galaxy concept art. So it looks like some of the reflective tile will be going away. As you can see behind me here, the Wonders of Life Pavilion is looking the best I think I have ever seen it since I've been going to the parks. I first went in 2006. The exterior of the dome since 1989, when it opened, has endured a lot of rain. There's been a lot of water streaks and stuff, and now the entirety of the dome has been repainted with a new coat of gold, and it looks really good. Right now, as we speak, it looks like they are painting the little in-between parts of the frame, where the windows are, the window triangles, the gold frames of those are what are being painted right now, and I assume following that we'll see the windows themselves, which still do have some water streaks, be updated as well, really making for a brand new festival center come the Food and Wine Festival this fall. That would just be really incredible. And you know, with a refurbishment like this, it always opens the possibility with such a nice looking pavilion. What are the chances that down the road we finally see the Wonders of Life become an attraction or a pavilion once more as part of the Epcot overhaul? Also, if you look closely, there is still a little bit of the dome that still needs paint. I think Disney, what they did is they did the new gold shade on the front first, so that, you know, because that's the part that the guests see in the park. And also, if you notice with the gold, it is not reflective as much as it was before. So I do wonder if there is still another shade, because Disney's already done a bunch of layers of paint with this brand new refurbishment of the dome. There may be another layer to that before it is completely done. But already it looks way better than it did before, so they did a really great job with that. Over here at the Test Track Emporium, we have some new merch. These new Test Track themed traveler mugs look really cool. You have that crinkled design to the whole bottle, and then you have Test Track
the logo as well as the other, the power, efficiency, capability, and responsiveness logos on the mug. Over here we have a new Test Track hoodie, which has the Test Track logo on the side, as well as the attraction logos, and also there's this new t-shirt. I might get this. This is really cool, because as you can see, this t-shirt says tested and approved, but if you look at the ink, it's textured to look like a tire ran over it, which is a really cool element to this shirt. I really like how they're embracing the Test Track branding, whereas a lot of the merch in the past has been mostly focused on the Chevy brands like Corvette. All right, everyone, leaving Test Track, I guess while we're talking merch, we should go over to Mouse Gear. Mouse Gear looks like a place to me that Disney would refurbish fairly soon, like we're seeing the overhaul of the retailing in Disney Springs with the World of Disney. It seems like another huge Disney superstore like Mouse Gear is coming up for a big refurbishment. The thing is, it's probably part of the Epcot overhaul, and that's probably why we haven't seen anything happen with Mouse Gear yet. I think one of the things that makes Disney so amazing is even here in Mouse Gear, the level of theming. You have spinning gears on the walls, the floor is even themed, the carpet is custom themed just for Mouse Gear. The level that Disney puts in even the merchandising and retailing space to make it just look so immaculate and so on theme is really incredible. Over here in Mouse Gear, you may notice something new in the Mickey ears section, as they now have an Eve Mickey hat as well as a Wally Mickey hat. I think the Wally one looks amazing with the eyes, and you even have Eve on the Wally Mickey hat. Hey, I recognize that shirt. All the Epcot Center merch is so cool. You kind of wonder, when will Disney bring back the Pavilion logos to the current pavilions? Because even with the new pavilions, you could totally do Pavilion logos for Guardians, for Mission Space. People have already done one for Mission Space that Disney could use. I think that from a merchandising perspective, it would be a great idea to bring back these logos in some form, given just how that simplistic design is so popular right now, that sort of retro 80s style of logos, mixed with the fact that they can make new logos for all the new attractions, and I think that would be a smart idea, because I would definitely buy a Mission Space logo shirt. I really love how they still sell merch with the original Walt Disney World logo on it. We have an athletic bag here. With the 4th of July coming up, Disney has all the 4th of July merch out. One of my favorite spots in Epcot that is often overlooked is the Art of Disney. At the Art of Disney, you can actually go over and order any of these art pieces directly from the screen and get them shipped to you, or you can pick them up here. You can select what type of print you want, what material you want it on, and what size. Over here at ImageWorks, you can see some of the new food offerings from Pixar Pier have made their way across the United States over to Epcot. When you see Inside Out merch here in the Imagination Pavilion, you wonder, is it foreshadowing for what is to come? Is Inside Out coming to the Imagination Pavilion as part of the Epcot overhaul? That said, by that same logic, you could say that Incredibles is coming to the Imagination Pavilion, or any of the other things in here. We also have Wall-E merch, so I don't think that that's really the case. We also have Toy Story merch, and we already have a new land coming for that this weekend, so probably not. But even going by the merchandise ratios here, all the Figment merch you have, you know that Figment is going to be staying in Epcot just because of all the merch they have and how popular he is as an original character for the Epcot theme park. I'm over here at Imagination. As you can see, you have this waterway with the rocks underneath. But if you go over here, over by the land, you have the same waterway, but all the water is gone and you can see all the rocks below. Snow White is over here by Innoventions meeting guests. You can see over here by Journey into Imagination, Aurora is meeting guests. I'm over here at the Seas with Nemo and Friends because I thought it would be a good idea to look at a pavilion which is already doing the format that is coming to what we can call the Space Pavilion, with Mission Space getting the add-on, the Outer Space restaurant added onto it in very, very similar fashion to the Coral Reef right over here at the Seas. In the distance, you can see the Ratatouille Pavilion coming to life. It still looks like over at the Epcot Gondola Station here, there's a lot of work to go, but seeing how fast the Gondola Station came to life in Hollywood Studios, I think it's safe to say we see it pop up pretty quickly here too. If you look closely at the Eiffel Tower right there at the base, you can see a gondola tower coming to life. If you want to see the latest going on with the Ratatouille attraction coming to life over by the France Pavilion, the best place to see it is Morocco. We're heading to the back of Morocco here, and as you can see,
you can see the building right over the top. Also by the Friendship Boat Dock, the Friendship Landing, if you go all the way back, you can get a pretty good idea as to what's going on as Ratatouille continues construction.
Greetings from Xandar.
Guys! Ladies! Xandarians! Chiefs and whatever that guy is! Stop! You just gotta stop!
I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me.
In fact, I got something special just for you. Groot!
I am Groot.
I like it.
Back in your heart. Oh, darling, I was going to let you go. This one long sleepless night. Let you go, baby.
All right, everyone, having a little pre-illuminations dinner. Quick dinner at Sunshine Seasons. I went with the vegan flatbread sandwich, which is what I usually get. I'm not vegan, but it is a really, really good sandwich. And also, never say no to the potato salad here at Sunshine Seasons, because it is really good. Hey everyone, I'm here in my hotel. What happened is right at the end of illuminations there, I ran out of battery on my last camera battery, so that was the situation. That's what happened. Just a great day in Epcot, looking at all the stuff going on with Guardians and Ratatouille. There's a lot of fun stuff going on. I'm really intrigued at this point. I was not excited about what they're doing with the Guardians show building, but now I think, hey, if they do the Xandar theme, I think it might actually fit, and just architecturally, that would just look so cool. I think Disney has something in mind for a building that's so large, other than just painting it a solid color. That probably wouldn't make a lot of sense. So I think I'm actually becoming a little bit more optimistic on that front. And also the Guardians Mixtape Live is a really fun show with some really awesome show elements. They have like these foam bubbles and stuff going on, and then the screens in the background, some really cool graphics, and then you have Groot on the screen, and then you have all the characters, and you have the live performers doing those songs. Some really, really well done stuff with that show. So much going on in Epcot right now, and it's only going to get busier with the Epcot overhaul going forward, especially once Galaxy's Edge wraps up next year and Disney moves on to new big investments in the parks besides the ones that are already currently being done. There's so much going on at Walt Disney World right now. It's pretty unbelievable. I just want to thank everyone who's come up to me so far. It's been so much fun meeting so many of you viewers, and if you'd like to find me, I'll be in the Magic Kingdom Friday, Hollywood Studios Saturday, and the Animal Kingdom on Sunday. Also, there are going to be live streams. I was supposed to do a live stream in Epcot today, but in the Magic Kingdom, Hollywood Studios with Toy Story Land, and the Animal Kingdom, there will be live streams. And then each day you'll have the vlog documenting the previous day's events. Next stop, Magic Kingdom. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you soon. This is Brayden. Have a magical day.